Here I have a piece of toilet paper provided by the university and a common brand of flushable wipe. When you run the toilet paper underwater, it starts to break apart pretty easily. The flushable wipe, on the other hand, run it underwater and it stays in one piece. Oh, didn't see you there. All I said there was, "Hi, my name's Johnny." But do you see how left out someone might feel when people are communicating right in front of them and they have no idea what's being said? Did you know that aerobic exercises like running for just 30 minutes a day releases endorphins? A great way to reduce stress. Each piece of a puzzle is different. No two pieces are quite the same. And when they all come together, they create something special. Dr. James says the same is true of diverse groups of people when they all decide to work together.
No, don't eat there, don't drink the smoothies.
Freshen's Fresh Food Kitchen advertises itself as a healthy, fresh, casual concept offering better-for-you products. But what exactly is healthy?
Healthy is unprocessed, whole grains, fresh fruits, vegetables, lean meats like chicken and fish and turkey, and healthy heart fats, things that are unsaturated fats.
I'm here outside Freshen's where I just ordered a bowl, a wrap, and a smoothie. Let's go see what Marcy thinks. First up, this Frito Grande bowl.
And I talk about whole grain. So, this is white rice. Fritos, the devil's work.
A big reason why?
Very high in sodium. It's a cure.
In fact, all of Freshen's bowls contain exorbitant amounts of sodium. One Power Protein bowl has a whopping 2,020 milligrams. That's more than the FDA recommends some adults consume in a full day. And how would Marcy rate its overall healthiness on a scale of 1 to 10?
As it stands now, maybe a 4 or 5.
And what did Marcy think about the always popular barbecue bacon chicken grilled flatbread?
It's a 6. Let's call it a 6.
Finally, Freshen's famous fruit smoothies.
The added sugar is through the roof.
Take this wild strawberry smoothie, for example.
There's 68 grams of added sugar. That's not the fruit.
For reference, this bottle of Pepsi has 69 grams of added sugars. For SBU TV,
look beyond the calories.
I'm Johnny Walker.
I didn't believe deaf people can do anything, except here.
Meet Richie and Angela. Richie signs. Angela, his daughter, translates.
A lot more disabilities involved as well.
So I was born deaf.
But growing up, Richie's family never bothered to learn sign language.
And they'd be all talking all the time, and I'd be sitting there eating. I'd eat fast, then I'd be done, and I'd just sit there.
Parents of deaf children are often told to only encourage lip reading and verbal communication, something Richie lamented.
That was really tough.
All I said there was, "Hi, my name's Johnny." But do you see how left out someone might feel when people are communicating right in front of them and they have no idea what's being said?
Society didn't treat me well.
Richie applied for the same promotion at work 5 separate times.
At my job, they'd pick other people. They'd pick hearing people.
And 5 times, he was overlooked.
A lot of people look down on us and they think we're worthless. But each deaf person has the ability to be successful in hearing situations.
For SBU TV,
deaf people really want to be equal. They don't want to be lower than hearing people.
I'm Johnny Walker.
And in all honesty, I was just the dumb enough kid to wear a beer to a basketball game.
Dominic Greco, better known to Bonnie's basketball fans as Captain Beard, face of the student section turned local celebrity.
Best 4 years of my life because of it.
But in just the last 6 months, Dom graduated, got a job, and moved away. Who would lead the Wolfpack now?
One of the things that was also mentioned to me was, in 10 years, how cool it'd be to have 10 Captain Beards in the crowd together.
The search for the next Captain Beer was on.
I reached out to Dom, and next thing you know, I'm him now, so.
Bass kept popping up, and I noticed him, and he was vocal. He loved St. Bonaventure.
Any advice for the new guy?
Just said, be you. positive, be passionate, be loud.
Do your own thing with this. Like, build on what I built. I'm the first one, but the first one's not always the best.
Dom has just one request.
I always sat in the same area for all 4 years. That would be like the right spot for Captain Beer to be.
Right now I'm standing where Captain Beer would normally be sitting in the student section. But as you can see, there's no bleachers. It's the off season. But Jay says once the season starts, he's gonna get the RC rockin' once again.
To bring new chants. I mean, we only have 2 when we're on defense.
Finally, words of advice from the man who started it all.
It's not always easy being Captain Beer. Secondly, Jace, you know what to do. You love Bonaventure. You love Bonus basketball. Just be you, man. You got this.
For SBU TV, I'm Johnny Walker.
A priority in our strategic plan is to ensure that this university is characterized by diversity.
That was St. Bonaventure's newly inaugurated president emphasizing the importance of diversity.
And the commission is put in place to create a culture.
Dr. Matricia James chairs the President's Commission on Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion.
Start the wheels turning for systematic change, for a cultural shift.
And where will these systematic changes come from?
The cultural shift will start from the top down.
This is President Gingrich and the 9 members of his cabinet. Here's Bonaventure's Board of Trustees. Both are majority white and majority male.
Do we need to see more diversity in leadership? Absolutely. But can the change start with a white president? Absolutely.
And why is that?
So we need the people with the power and the privilege to use their power and privilege to help everyone else.
Bonaventure's undergraduate student population is 55% male and 76% white. Almost 75% of students are from New York State.
The statistics just tell us the story, so it's not about statistics. Not those things that you can see right away and you can count them and say, and we added 10 more of these kind of people or those kind of people.
Each piece of a puzzle is different. No 2 pieces are quite the same. And when they all come together, they create something special. Dr. James says the same is true of diverse groups of people when they all decide to work together.
Diversity is important because it allows us to see the world through different frames.
For SBU TV,
everyone brings something of value to the table.
I'm Johnny Walker.